welcome to Lagos City Marathon Race 2023. And we from Sickle Cell Advocacy and Management Initiative, we are part of this marathon this year. This is our fourth time. And this year, our goal is to raise 5 million for better healthcare for people living with sickle cell in Nigeria. Last year, we took part in this race. Our goal was 2 million, and we were able to raise over 2 million. This year, the stakes are higher, and we hope to raise 5 million naira to support people with health insurance. You know, living with sickle cell is very expensive, and to be able to have the buffer, they need a comprehensive health insurance package. So our goal this year is that if we can raise 5 million and above, we can put a significant number of people on HMO.
I am so excited to be here. We're live at the Lagos Marathon, okay? And today we're running for a warrior. We all know the Mzigo Project is a project that aims to raise awareness on people living with sickle cell. And SAMI, another wonderful organization that has been doing this actually for the past 15 years, supporting people living with sickle cell. So what a great way to collaborate with the Mzigo Project. Together we're deciding to run for a warrior. Our aim is to actually put people living with sickle cell on HMO, which is medical insurance. We all know how, even for a normal person to get access to proper medical care in this part of the world, in Africa, in Nigeria, it's almost, it's a luxury, right? So you can imagine for people who actually who are in their constant need of medical care. It's especially for people in a low-income environment and they are high risk, who will be making such an impact in their lives by putting them on this HMO, because they will get constant access to proper medical care and they can actually live and fulfill the kind of potential and the dreams that they have in their heart to do, just like you and I.
It is important to show love to those people in the sickle cell conditions. It is very important. Let's try as much as possible to contribute our bit. No matter how small, show love to them, show love to the foundations that is taking care of them. If you know anyone in short conditions, you can also introduce them to foundation in charge. Also, it is very important before you marry, please try as much as possible to know the genotype and seek for the information. Information is power. You know, AS cannot marry AS. Please try as much as possible to know your genotype and also spread the information. Part of showing love is for you to also ensure that you spread the information for others to know and enlighten your children, your cousins. Start from your household. Don't assume they know. It is important for you to remind them even if they know, so that they will not go and enter into it before they get to know.
I've actually lost a friend to sickle cell, and it's a sad story here in Nigeria that it has gone on and prolonged for a very long time. So we are hoping the government can do something about it and put more emphasis on the disease, trying to curb it in the possible and the best way they can do.
To everyone listening out there, sickle cell is a huge public health problem, particularly in Nigeria, where we have the heaviest burden of the disease. What people can do is know your genotype. That is so simple. That's the first thing you can do. You know your genotype, so that let's say you're getting married, your partner who you're getting married to, you have to know what the person's genotype is, so that you can identify the risk of having a child with sickle cell disease even before you make that decision. So take one word from me, take one piece of advice from me, go and get your genotype done. The life of a person living with sickle cell disease is extremely difficult. They're constantly hospitalized, they're constantly in pain, and adding the extra burden of stigmatization actually worsens the burden of that particular illness for that individual. So I want to educate everyone listening to me right now. If you see someone that has sickle cell disease, have compassion. Understand that they did not get where they are by themselves. that is exactly how they were born, and they did not choose that life. So have empathy, have compassion, and make a change today.
We are at the grounds of the Lagos City Marathon. We have just done a campaign of Run for a Warrior, where we are asking you to donate towards helping people be on HMO, helping people with sickle cell be on health insurance. And that's why we're here trying to get all of you to support us throughout this month of February, the month of love. Valentine someone with sickle cell by donating, whether it's 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, or even 100,000. Just donate whatever you have. Support us. Go to www.Sickle Cell Advocacy and Management Initiative to find links to support, and follow us at SAMI Update, SAMI Update, on all social media platforms to get information on how you can support us in getting people on health insurance and helping them live well and productive.
I'm glad I was a part of this. I'll tell you something that happened to me today. A lady walked up to me and she was like, I want to share something with you. I was like, okay, sure, go ahead. She said while she was in uni, she did a genotype test. And for 2 different occasions she did it, she found out she was AA. Only for her to get married. And of course, when she was pregnant, they did a test again for her, and they found out that she was AS. I mean, she just took it as faith, right? You know, but still believed the AA that she had, because she said she still has the card till today, right? She has a kid. Our eldest son is 6 years old, and our daughter is 4 years old, right? And she said only last year, October, she found out when they started having several complications, health complications, that the 6-year-old has sickle cell. I mean, she's confused. She was speaking to me, she was like, I'm scared, I don't even know what to do. I've never spoken to anybody about this. I don't even know where to go. I could just feel her pain literally from when she was speaking to me. She said because she found out about her son being sickle cell, she decided to do a test for her daughter, who was having, very random, she was falling sick randomly here and there. But she decided, if I just found this shocker, let me check for my daughter. And she also found out that her daughter was also sickle cell. I mean, she has 2 kids living with sickle cell. She has no idea. She doesn't even know what to do. So I called the officials of SAMI and they spoke to her, and you could see the relief, and they've exchanged contacts. They're going to meet, and they're truly going to help her, to manage the situation that she has going on with her children. Guys, that energized me. I feel like if that's the reason I came out here today, and of course, to raise funds for people that want to put on HMO, I can go home and just rest, because I feel like it was what we call mission accomplished. And we spoke to amazing people, we got great responses, and the funding and the donations are coming up slowly. We still have a month to raise more than 5 million, because we believe you guys will shock and truly show love to these people living with sickle cell and show love to the sickle cell community. This has been an amazing time. I'm so honored. I mean, for me, this is what life is about. Sometimes you don't have to be a part of the community to extend your expertise, to extend your help, to extend your love to people in that community.